Welcome to Madrid Reviews. This is your host, Christian Madrid, and on today's video, we're going to be talking about weapons. Let's get to the review now, yo. Alright, y'all, let's get into this. So, Weapons is one wild and crazy film. I didn't really know what to expect going into this film. You know, I was excited for it. The trailer was really good, and I liked how the trailer didn't give too much away for the movie. But I still didn't really know what direction this was going to. But after seeing it, I love this movie. I really liked it. It's one hell of a film, and it's one of my favorites of the year. I just became a bigger fan of Zach Cregger today because he did such a great job directing this film, as I liked his previous film, Barbarian. I really did enjoy that one, but I love Weapons even more. Zach Cregger's direction in this film is very creative and ambitious, and I can't wait to see what he directs in the future. You know, now I'll go see all his films now. The writing is amazing, as I absolutely love the story, and not only that, how the story was told. The film was told in non-linear fashion from the perspective of 6 different people in a town where a whole classroom of kids just disappears in a random night, all at 2:17. Man, such a creative time there, huh? This was a perfect way to tell the story because it makes the mystery of the film even stronger and allows the audience to put the pieces together. This film doesn't heavily rely on jump scares, you know, to scare and creep out the audience. You know, it's creepy on its own. Rather, it lets the suspense and intensity of the film do that for it. You know, there are a couple jump scares that did get me, though. You know, there's one towards the end in particular that fucking, you know, made me go, ah! You know, it did, yeah. Let's see. Weapons has a great mixture of horror, mystery, and even some comedy that make certain scenes very uncomfortable but sort of funny at the same time. I didn't expect the conclusion of where the mystery was taking us, but I adored how this film ended, and as I found it to be very satisfying, as this film has both a great journey and destination. And I do know the ending is going to be divisive. You know, some of the reviews I have been seeing, some people are not liking how it ended. Some people are liking it. I'm one of those people who I didn't mind it. I liked how it ended. I didn't expect it. I thought it was very fitting. The acting is great in this film, as Julia Garner, she gives a terrific performance, you know. She's a great actress. I love her in Ozark, you know. She's great in this as well. Josh Brolin gets another great performance. You know, fucking Thanos, you know, he's really good in this. Benedict Wong and Amy Madigan all give phenomenal performances. Ooh, Amy Madigan, she's fucking creepy in this film. The cinematography is great in this film, as it's very well shot, and the use of lighting is used very effective. You know, the daytime scenes are, you know, shown very well, very bright and vibrant, and the nighttime scenes very dark. Sometimes I thought a little too dark, but, you know, it still looked nice, you know. It was very creepy, and there was a great production design. The visual effects are great, as there's some solid CGI and gore. The sound design does its job in making this film even more uncomfortable and creepy for the audience, along with the suspenseful score. The editing keeps this film very grounded, as it gradually builds the suspense and pace with each scene, you know, as the film progresses. And the runtime is just perfect and allows the film to fully tell the story. Overall, Weapons did surprise me with not only what to expect from it, but how good it was. And it's not only one of my favorite horror movies of the year, which it is, it's one of my favorite movies of the year, period. I highly recommend watching this film, especially in theaters with a crowd. I watched this with a full crowd. I was surprised that when I saw this movie, there was more people in the theater than when I saw Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. Not Superman, but yeah, I was surprised, you know. This is one of the biggest crowds that I've seen a movie with this year. You know, definitely it made the experience even better. Like Barbarian did too. That was a great movie to watch with a crowd. Man, Zach Cregger, he really gets crowds. He really knows what they want. I think that's, you know, it's truly amazing. It's definitely an unforgettable experience. I recommend checking it out. I'm giving this film an A. Reading very good watching this movie. In and Out, Raising Cane's, Chick-fil-A type shit. Alright, y'all, so that is the end of the video. Don't forget to hit that like button. Comment on whether you have seen this movie or excited to see it. And if you've seen it, let me know your thoughts. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button alert to know when I drop a new review. Appreciate you all for watching. Have a good morning, afternoon, or night, whatever time you watch this. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to watch me talk about movies. Thank you. Bye-bye.